Announcements, Alexis.
Starting in the neighborhood, this player took the neighborhood over with, get this, nearly 8,000 wins.
8,000 wins? That could only be one person. Congratulations, Rebirth GTV. Moving on over to the city, it is tough out there, but one player stood tall and showed elite skills. Your 2K25 city champion is
Tufferson X, congratulations.
How come I didn't get the award?
You're not good enough, Chris.
All right, so we have you clocked in at over 8,000 wins this year. What is the secret to the success out here?
Before we announce the next winner, ready for some more 2KTV Interactive? Paint protectors are so valuable to team defense in the NBA.
So, which player led the NBA in blocks during the 2024-25 regular season?
Was it Brooke Lopez?
And check out the Mavs. Fashion first, getting off the bus, and now they'll try to make the same impression on the court. Going after this win on the road. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. P.J. Washington is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Daniel Gafford. Then it's MP. And it's Irving in at the point guard position. And for the Jazz, the pairing up front, it'll be Collins and Kessler. The guard pair, it's George and Sexton. And it's Sensabaugh in at the small forward. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
MP passes to Gafford. Dallas moving the ball around. MP kicks to Davis. Tries from 10, and he connects with the jumper.
And that's a shot Davis will make 10 out of 10 times. He's just so strong inside.
Sexton with it. Picked up by Davis. Collins wide open. He fires. And no good. His first shot of the night missing. Here's Washington. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Irving against George. Passes it to Kessler. Sexton's shot is good.
And someone like Sexton, well, all scorers really, they have to get points around the hoop.
Out to the wing. Washington passes to MP. Davis kicks to Irving. Here's Washington. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
Well, you know Coach loves seeing the offensive game plan being executed to perfection.
Pass to George. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Back to Washington. Outside Irving. Pulls up on the wing, and it's Dallas with another.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Pass to Collins. Outside, Sexton. Misses the 3. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. And for the Jazz, the last few seasons, Coach, have been a period of rebuilding.
Yeah, it has, Kevin. You know they acquired a lot of draft capital when they traded Gobert and Mitchell, and they've since drafted a lot of young talent and still have plenty of picks to work with.
Here's George. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Mavericks. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
They played terrific defensively. The few cracks they showed, guys were quick to rotate and help each other out.
And nothing feels better than a win where team defense is the main factor.
Outside Collins. The putback, rebounded by Gafford. Mavericks leading by 10. The 3 from Davis. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
Let's see some of the numbers here for Colin Sexton. So it's Utah now. It's a 13-point game, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And a lot of that was game plan, putting guys in a position to succeed, particularly on the offensive end.
And that was the kind of win a coach takes pride in. You lay out the strategy, and the players execute perfectly.
This team is rolling right now, still haven't missed a shot.
Looking to end the run. The shot by George, no good. The Mavericks have gone 8 of 8. What a hot start for them. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Filipowski, he's checked in for the Jazz. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Here's Filipowski. Hits the jump hoop.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Irving surveying the floor. Over George. Cans the 12-footer.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And the vertical of Sexton is amazing. At 6'2", he's just capable of hammering it home.
And on the way from Irving for three, Filipowski grabs the board. Jazz trail by 15. Here's Sexton. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. So Colin Sexton is 6'3". He has the frame of a point guard, clearly. But damn, his game is putting up points, and he can do it in a hurry.
Yeah, and Kevin, look, he's done it pretty efficiently in recent years. We have a lot of point guards in the league who are primarily scorers. And Sexton, though, you've also got to give him credit. He's made great strides as a playmaker.
He has indeed.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Gafford misses.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
And he trims the lead to single digits. Sexton's got 8 points.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Irving from long range. Rebound, Utah. Outside, Sexton. Mavericks with the rebound. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. The dish to Irving. The pass to MP. Dallas moving the ball around. Davis against Sexton. Davis with the bucket. 9 points in the game so far.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
And the Jazz call time here. How does the development, Greg, of role players affect a team?
It can be a major factor. Being able to fill the needs of a team, and that's what it's all about. A shot here, a block there. Structural players, critical.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Lively's checked in. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at the Mavericks. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, there's Utah. Quite a few spots down the ladder right now.
And you know, for the Jazz, they've fallen all too quickly down to that spot at the bottom of the standings. If any team needed a bright start, it was them.
Yeah, they knew this season wouldn't be easy, but I don't know if they thought it'd be this hard early on. Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Over to the wing. Sexton up top, covered by MP.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Davis, good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight, not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Passes it to Kessler. kicks to George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. MP outside. Outside, Davis. He misses his first shot of the contest after making his first 6.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
The kick out to Irving. Over Sexton. Irving, good. Irving's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Here's Lively. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
He's not looking at the score. He's staying focused, and he's staying active.
Well, you have to play like it's a tight game. You cannot let up in this league.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Right wing, 5 on the clock. Shot's good by Filipowski.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
George against Irving. Lively trying to break loose. Irving's shot is good. Irving's got 8 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Pass to Sensabaugh. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. Jazz have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good. Greg Cowan Sexton, still so young. He entered the league when he was just 19.
Yeah, drafted back in 2018. Sexton has a few years left in his 20s, so you expect him to continue to expand his game and improve on both ends.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got MP. Daniel Gafford is out there with Davis. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's Marshall in at the 3 slot.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Count it. 17 points for Anthony Davis.
And with all the different things he does, you expect AD to put up points every night. He's a lot to handle.
11 feet away. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And what you like about MP as a playmaker, he has great vision.
Hendricks passes to Sexton. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Good on the shot. He's got 13.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Marshall. And he banks in the layup.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Collier. An 11-point game for him in the win against Denver. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul. Keontae George, he's checked in for Collier. And then for Dallas, P.J. Washington comes in for Marshall. And it's Exum in for Thompson. It's Collins high post. Jazz passing it around. 6 on the shot clock. Unloads. A rebound by Washington.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
And Davis puts it in.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes, flexing on him there.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Davis against Kessler. To the wing right side. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Collins passes to George. It's rebounded by Dallas. And here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Gafford finds MP. Pass to Washington. And it's Davis at the elbow. Here's Exum. Drills the three-pointer. Exum's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Sexton the pass to Kessler. He dishes it to George. The 11-footer, count that bucket.
Nice looking mid-range shot by George. Such an aggressive scorer.
The Mavericks have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the second quarter. You've got to like how they've shot the ball. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. With the CBA and new broadcasting deals both completed, league talk now turns to expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver says if you're a successful organization, I think it makes sense over time to continue to grow. There's no doubt that there are a lot of great cities we're interested in having in the NBA. Kevin?
So right, David, we could lay out 3, 4, 5 cities right now that would beg to have professional basketball. Dallas shooting a magnificent 69% in this game. Washington passes to Davis. And it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
And this is all you can do if you're the D. Davis is an elite talent who converts those tough shots.
The shot by Sexton, no good. Sexton's gone 5 of 13 tonight from the floor. MP kicks to Exum. Kicks it out to MP. Here's Davis. And another basket for Dallas.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Clarkson passes to Kessler. Shoots over Gafford. Kessler, no good.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
And it's Davis finishing it off.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
The open look here for Sexton. And that time, also a missed shot.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Exum dishes to MP. Back to Exum. And the pass to Davis. Shoots over Clarkson. Hendricks pulls it in. Utah's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Lobbed up there for Collins. Hands where the ball is out of bounds. Clarkson touched it last. Well, some great passers have come into the league this season. Let's see which rookies are tops in assists. You look at MP. An uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists. And, of course, Isaiah Collier. He's right there as well.
It's been a grand entrance to the NBA for both of these players. I mean, I think we could be seeing two of the next great playmakers in our league.
And the shot goes in. Davis has got 27 points.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Sexton against MP. Sexton's shot is good. Sexton's got 5 points now this quarter.
And Sexton is a microwave scorer. And once he finds his rhythm, he's difficult to slow down.
Buries the long-range jumper.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Here's Sexton, and the rejection by Gafford. And here we go, fast break, MP's got it. Up and in for the basket, number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Sexton. Mavericks with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 13 with that last one. Good, and the assist goes to MP. He's got 29 points.
Nice pass by MP, showing how unselfish he can be.
Sexton the pass to Hendricks. Davis against Collins. Here's Hendricks. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Now Exum. MP outside. Gafford kicks to Washington. Again, the Mavericks score.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
Clarkson on the wing. He's defended by Exum. Kessler passes to Sexton. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That'll be his second foul of the game.
2 fouls for him now in the first half. He's going to have to be really smart going forward.
And Utah making a change here. Sensabaugh is checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. Irving's checked in. Dallas has gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
To the paint and finished off by Collins.
Well, great to see in-sync offense like this. The pass is perfectly timed, and Collins rises up and puts it down.
Here's Irving. Good, and the assist goes to MP. 10 points for Kyrie Irving.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders.
The Jazz, 36. The Mavericks, 90.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
The pairing up front, it'll be Collins and Kessler. Colin Sexton is out there with Collier. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3, the small forward. And that's the group for Will Hardy as they begin the second half.
Yeah, give it to Sexton. He can get up and finish.
Up top, Washington. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Here's Collier, covered by Irving. Baseline jumper. It's rebounded by Dallas. The Maverick shooting has been out of this world, 74% from the field. Okay, time for an injury report. And let's get an update on Keontae George's injury with David Aldridge. David.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer of the Jazz gave us some information. He told me that he's having back spasms. They're giving him some painkillers as well as some ice. The team was just starting to settle into its rotations. Now, next man up. Kevin?
Well, thank you, David. Hopefully, we'll see him very soon.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Gafford. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Assist goes to
MP's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Here's Collier, covered by Irving, and it's Collier missing.
Not a great start to this second half, just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
And it's sent back by Kessler.
Oh, big Walker Kessler. That is how you use your size.
The Jazz again can't hit it.
They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 from the field to start the third quarter.
And it's blocked. Here's Collier. He's got 5. Another shot. And the layup good by Kessler.
Well, gobbling up boards is what Kessler does best. Got some points out of that one, too.
Here's Irving. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Jazz have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Kessler against Gafford. Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
Yeah, if Kessler keeps passing the ball like that, he will be dangerous.
Out to the right wing. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Washington, that's good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Passes to Collins. Outside, Sexton. And they call an illegal screen here. And the upcoming schedule for the Mavericks. On Sunday, they'll go up against the Trailblazers in Portland. Then on Tuesday, they'll be tipping off a homestand, starting with the Memphis Grizzlies.
You know, most teams might get worried at a long road schedule like this one, but they've been so good away from home. I think they might be looking forward to it. You have to respect what this team can do when they're in your building.
And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Sexton's shot is good.
He's shifty. Sexton can get by you if he's given a lane.
Irving passes to MP. And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Pass to Hendricks. Here's Collier, covered by Gafford. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Collier. No good on the 3.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Gafford, whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Shooting one.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him, and you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Utah has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Kessler. To the middle. Here's Sexton, and the layup's good off the glass. Sexton's got 23.
You know, you got to respect Sexton's scoring ability. The closer he gets inside, the more effective he is.
Here's Irving. Rolls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Sensabaugh.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
P.J. Washington. Second personal foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And also, they are working the opposition from the mid-range, continuing to fire away with confidence from there.
Filipowski, he's checked in for Utah. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Collier. Then for the Mavericks, Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Najee Marshall comes in for P.J. Washington. And it's Williams in for Irving. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Good on the triple. Clarkson's got 5.
A real source of instant offense. Clarkson is not shy when it comes to shooting the ball.
Out to the right wing. Lively finds MP. Count the basket. MP's got his second basket.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
There's the pass to Filipowski. Clarkson taking his time here. Pass to Filipowski. Here's Sensabaugh. Pass to Hendricks. Just 3 to shoot. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Williams gets the bucket.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Utah has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Sexton against Williams, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league.
Substitution on the court at the line for the Mavericks. Dante Exum. One shot.
One shot.
That's good from Exum. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Sexton the pass to Filipowski. Dishes to Sexton. Going inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal
Well, in
foul.
terms of bucket getters, guys who just fill it up, Colin Sexton is up there. He's just excellent scoring the ball.
And Sexton drops them both. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Pass to Gafford. And the shot is good.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed.